Harlandale ISD substitutes, I want to say thank you. You have gone above and beyond to ensure that our students are able to get the best education and that we may continue with our mission of providing that for them despite any challenges we encounter. I hope you know the difference you make in our students' lives and the positive impact you make for our district. What we ask of you is no easy task, and we are grateful to have each and every one of you be part of the Harlandale ISD family. Thank you.
So when the teacher's not here, then they go to your classroom, and then they would be your teacher.
Substitutes are a vital part of our operations here in Harlandale ISD. There are so many different reasons really just reasons why individuals might be out, and substitutes allow us to continue with our normal operating procedures, and so much so, especially when we have such a shortage of staff and teachers, our substitutes are more than willing to step in on a day-to-day basis, and they help us continue and they build relationships, with our students, and make the students feel comfortable and welcome, and like I said, continue to help us with the normal operations of day-to-day in a school system.
They're important to us because without them, right now we're currently short-staffed, like most school districts are. So not having them around would be really hard to basically have teachers, because they're technically our teachers as well, and they help us when most of our teachers have to be out. So without them, it would be really hard for us to move forward on a daily basis.
I believe they are as important as regular teachers because they also play the same role for students. They've always been there for us no matter what, even on the good days or bad days. Substitutes have always been there for the students and only for the students. I feel like throughout my high school experience, I always look towards having a substitute student in a class, especially physics, because they're pretty laid back and chill, and even if you had a question, they'd always be able to help you no matter what.
I believe substitutes are essential to Harlandale ISD because they really are a big part of our survival. We would not be able to get through the school year without them. They help us keep the school running as normal as possible. It also allows for our sponsors, our coaches, our teachers to take their students on field trips so that students really, own their education and enjoy it while they're here at Harlandale ISD. So I believe that for those reasons, subs are very, very essential to our everyday functioning at schools.
Substitutes are important because they still continue teaching, even if it's just a handout the teacher left for us, but you can still always ask them questions, and especially in high school where one of my teachers simply left in the beginning of the school year, one of the substitutes stepped up and they essentially continued teaching us. It was an AP class and that wasn't so easy for them, but they still continued, they still showed us how to do our work, they still showed us how to be the best, especially in that course. And there's other substitutes who essentially also do the same, but yeah, it's because they always continue the teaching, even if the teacher's not there.
Substitutes are important to me because they are like teachers. They help us with our work and they really encourage us to do what we're supposed to in the classroom. Thank you so much to all the subs.
Without substitutes, there's no school. We cannot exist without substitutes. The role they play is as important as any role that any staff member has on this campus. They put in the same amount of love, if not more, than everybody here, because they come in and do this every day, taking on any assignment. Wherever we ask them to go, they do it because they love the kids, they love this district, they love what they do. We would not have any success without our substitutes.
I'm thankful for substitutes because without them we wouldn't have been able to continue with our classrooms.
I just want to say a big thank you and lots of love and appreciation to all of our substitutes who stepped in and took a role in our classrooms, in our offices, in our cafeterias this entire year in Harlandale. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Substitutes are important to me because they allow for the work to continue. And even if it's just like giving us something that our teacher gave us, it's still something that impacts our education, and I think it's important that we continue to have substitutes because they keep our education pushing forward when maybe our teacher can't be there.
I'd just like to say thank you to our substitutes who come into our classrooms and fill in while we're not here, for keeping us, helping us keep everything on track with our kids, managing the behavior, ensuring that the learning continues. I do want to thank Ms. Claudio, who does an amazing job, has been a long-term substitute, has been with our campus for many, many years. You all are amazing, and what you all do matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Harlandale ISD subs, for everything that you do and for helping us survive the school year. You're very, very much appreciated.
Thank you, substitutes. You mean the world to McCullum. You mean the world to me. There's just no way we would be able to operate day in and day out without you all. You all are amazing. We could not do it without you.
Thank you, substitutes.
Thank you, substitutes.
Thank you, substitutes, for all that you do. We very much appreciate you.
Thank you, Ms. Tyler, for being great substitutes, and thank you to all the substitutes who's taking care of us when the teachers are not here.
Thank you, substitutes, for all that you do for not only us, but our teachers as well.
Thank you, substitutes, for all you do.
Thank you, substitutes.
Thank you, substitute, for all the work, all the time that you take for Harlandale High School.
Muchas gracias a las sustitutas.
Thank you, subs, for everything that you do for us. We truly appreciate all the hard work y'all do.
I would like to thank all our subs who helped us, and especially all the students. So thank you very much, substitutes.
Thank you, substitutes. Thank you, substitutes.